Hey everyone, Colin here, and wanted to go through a little update about what I see in the charts. So, the only thing so far that's a little bit encouraging on the terms of Bitcoin in the immediate short term, remember guys, if this is something that you're clearly in it for the long haul, you have absolutely zero to worry about. Bitcoin has been completely accepted. Everybody knows it's not going away. Major corporations have invested in it. So the long-term future of Bitcoin is completely fine. This is only talking about what we see in the short term and the immediate short term, right? This is what we try to figure out. Long term, you're good, guys. You can just buy and hold. That's it. If you're a trader that wants to take advantage of the volatile swings in the market, then you pay more attention to what's happening, over the next day or two, over the next few weeks, etc. Okay, so it's always important, keep that in perspective. We do see that the hash ribbons is kind of warming up here. The hash ribbons normally gives us a great opportunity of when to buy. As you notice here, it told us to buy around 37,000. If you had followed the hash ribbon signal and bought at 37,000, and guess what? You would have made almost 100%. Okay, you would have made almost 100%. And if you track the hash ribbons, pretty much that's been the history of it, pretty much the whole way through, right? You can look back and see. I mean, just about every time the hash ribbons has flashed a signal, it's been before a major run-ups. This other hash ribbon signal at about $9,200, okay, and so on. So what normally happens is you get these few kind of green circles, and then usually not too long after, a blue buy signal flashes. Okay, so as you can see, what's happening right now is we're getting a lot of these green circles, right? It's kind of warming up. Let's look and see if we get that blue buy signal soon on the hash ribbons. But beyond that, what we're looking at here is this bullish, some bullish divergence here on the daily time frame. Okay, so if we go to the daily time frame, we move right down here, we draw this line, and as we can see, guys, all right, so over here, let's look at what happened to the candles, the body of the candles. We had it close here, we went up, we came back down, and we actually had a lower low. Okay, we closed in terms of the body of the candles, it was a lower low. But on the RSI, on the daily time frame, it was a higher low. That's divergence, okay? And now, of course, we've gone up. We came back down again. Look at the body of this candle. It's almost at the same level, but we formed again another higher low. So we have some bullish divergence there on the daily time frame, which is encouraging. More than likely that means we'll go back up and test this 200 moving average. If we can break through that, then we should be able to come up and test this 50 moving average, which when you look left, we broke through major areas of support. It's around the $49,000 to $50,000 level, so we will go back up and test that once we break through this initial level. But so far here on the daily time frame, bullish divergence. And if Bitcoin is acting healthy, of course everybody else is cooperating as well. So you can expect the same bullish action to happen to just about every other altcoin that also suffered that 50 to 60% correction through this Bitcoin correction here, right? Now on the weekly time frame, to be honest, there is still on the RSI, if we're just talking about the RSI on the weekly time frame, there is still room for downward movement. Okay, there's still room to move down. Usually when we go this over bought as what we were, we can track that back to 2017. Now we were also severely overbought a few times. But you notice when we corrected, we stayed above the 50 level. Okay, that usually is a strong indicator. If I draw a line, let's look at the support on the 50 line. Let me just draw this here, guys, and take a look at this. I mean, look at this. So this level was major support throughout the entire bull run. When we broke this here, then this acted as major resistance, and this kept us down for a long time, and we eventually went into oversold territory before things really started to change. Same thing here. Let's look at this. We came up here for a massive run, got some started getting some divergence here, and then from the weekly we moved down. We didn't stay above the 50. We peaked above it a little bit, came down, peaked above it again, did not stay above this level, and then another massive drop until we got down here to about, what was that, 33 on the RSI. So we needed to then make our move up, but we got all the way down to 30 something in the RSI. Right now we are at 44 on the weekly. So the only thing to be mindful of is that there is room for further downside there. But we are due at least a little push up. And again, if we're looking at it on the weekly time frame, look left, we can see that this $46,000 level, this is an area of resistance we're going to have to face to see if we can get over it. And if we pass that, the next stop is 48, between 48 and $50,000. So, this is what we're trying to see if Bitcoin can manage to do. This is just to be mindful of it in terms of the immediate short term. Okay, but like I said, if you're buying and holding, you have absolutely zero to worry about. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so that's it with that, and that is the update that I wanted to bring for you guys today. Okay, take care, guys.